Hey, what's up, everybody? How are you? I am back and I am live once again to give you some of this good information. I am Jay Hollingshed, your your personal high performance mindset coach and public speaker. Thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. This is another episode. This is actually episode 156 of 365. And this is my 7 pillars of mental performance. All of my front row people, I got time to recognize about 5 people real quick. Velma Garns, Gina Sess, what's up, Aunt? I see you there. Velma Nader, you in the house, you're also there. All right, those that are watching this on repeat, thank you. I appreciate you as well. I get a lot of repeat love, so thank you so much for that. Let me acknowledge those that watch this on YouTube. If you want to watch this video in its entirety, feel free to go to my YouTube channel. In fact, if you want to do a Jay Hollingshed 7 pillars of mental performance binge, go to YouTube. You can binge all day long. June Joyner, what's up? I see you tuning in. How you doing, Miss June? I appreciate you. Now, today is day 2 of the week. No, it's not day 2, is it? No, it's Tuesday. No, it's Monday. That's what happens when you work hard, okay? You kind of miss and your brain lapse a little bit. So it is Monday. Monday is day 2 of the week. Day 2, confidence and motivation. Confidence and motivation, okay? That's the subject for today. And today's subject, we're going to talk about motivation of habitual high performers. Motivation of habitual high performers. Now, who are the habitual high performers? I'm talking about those that are known for what they do. They have become household names. People like Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Eric Thomas. Most of you know him as E.T., the hip hop preacher. You have Steve Harvey, Bill Gates, David Goggins. All of those are people who I consider personally to be habitual high performers. Now, these habitual high performers are also considered to be in the top 20% of income earners in America. Now, it's been suggested and estimated by a number of polls that 20% of Americans make 80% of the income that's circulated in the country. So that's a pretty steep number. Now, these are the people that I mentioned. Some of those are who I consider to be in the 20%. Now, that 20%, what is their motivation? I'm talking about motivation of habitual high performers. Motivation of habitual high performers. Now, what is their motivation? Their motivation is the reward. Their motivation is the outcome. Their motivation is the personal growth from being challenged, or just looking the challenge itself in the face. You got people like David Goggins. He's a Army Ranger, Navy SEAL, and there's another one. It's 3. He passed all 3 of them, and he's all kinds of marathon records. He is the modern day Superman. So people like him, they live for the challenge. And for people like that, the journey is what they are on. But for them, the journey is not, they're not trying to go to a final point, because they are continuously evolving. So habitual high performers understand that as you grow and evolve, we continuously grow and habitually evolve. So people like David Goggins or Eric Thomas, what they do, they see the journey as the destination. They are working hard to get to the journey. Now that they are on the journey, they are constantly challenging themselves over and over and over again. These are who I consider to be uncommon people. And these uncommon people have uncommon motivators. They have uncommon challenges. Now, the common person may lead their horse to water, and the horse may not drink. The common person would be like, okay, cool, you're not thirsty. But if the objective is to get the horse to drink, and the common person was just, the average person would stop right there. But everybody I just mentioned, they're not common people. They're not average people. They are habitual high performers, and they are motivated by uncommon challenges, like leading a horse to water to get it to drink. They will lead their horse to water to get it to drink. They lead their horse to water. The horse don't drink. Not a problem for them. This is an uncommon challenge that they live for. So what they do is think outside the box because they live outside the box. There is no box for them. And they think outside the box, feed the horse a salty snack or something that's salty, and they will make the horse desire the water. They make the water attractive to the horse so the horse can help but drink the water. That's how a habitual high performer thinks. They are motivated by those types of challenges. It's not so much the money. The money is an external or an extrinsic motivator. Habitual high performers are motivated by internal or intrinsic motivators, something that helps them grow because their spirit becomes the ultimate goal. Growing their spirit, making them stronger as who they are spiritually, that's their motivation. That's their motivating factor. So the intrinsic challenges is no longer the money. Yeah, they achieved, they got the money and all of that, but there are plenty of rich people out there who's got money, fame, fortune, but they don't have happiness. So the thing is, the motivators for the habitual high performer is to live a life that results in happiness. Happiness is a byproduct of the life that they live. Happiness is a byproduct of the journey that they are on. Like I said, the journey is the destination, the journey of constantly being challenged, the journey of constantly being pushed, the journey of having their limits reached and reset, reached and reset, reached and reset over and over and over again. That is how habitual high performers, that's how they learn, that's how they activate, that's how they grow, and that is what motivates them. Now, they get confidence every time they overcome a challenge. Just like let's go back to the horse scenario. The average person leads their horse to water and the horse won't drink. The high performer leads their horse to water, feeds the horse a salty snack, then the horse drinks. That right there is a boost of confidence for them. It is a motivator for them. It keeps them going. Now, my last, as I wrap this up, my last thing is high performers are wired differently. Their brains are wired differently because of their environment, what they surround themselves with. Now, they survive and they live to be challenged. Okay. Now, let's take, for example, a person decides to move to the mountains, to move way up to Colorado somewhere way up in the mountains. The air is thin. It's colder up there. But after living there for so long, you start to adjust. You start to physically adjust. Your physiological features start to change. The air is no longer harder to breathe once you're up there for a while and you've gotten used to it. Your skin, it toughens up a little bit. It gets a little thicker, okay? The hair on your arms may grow. I don't know. I've never been up there to actually assess that. But your body will change to adapt to its surroundings. That's what people do. That's that growing and continuous evolving that I was talking about. Now, that's the average person. Let's take the high performer. Now, the high performer, what they will do is they surround themselves and they mentally move to a land of mental difficulty, a land of harder challenges, above average mindset is what they're trying to do. So what happens to them after being challenged in an above average realm for so long, their minds adapt and change. And expect that all the time. Just like your skin adapted and changed after you moved to the Colorado Rockies and it's colder and the air is thin. Your lungs adapted. Your skin adapted to where you won't be so cold all the time and it's easier for you to breathe. While high performers, they surround themselves with the hardest challenges all the time. So their mind mentally adapts. And after their mind mentally adapts, they can hit challenges left and right. No problem. No problem. Give it to me. Give me another one. Give me another one. That's how they think. That's how they grow. That's what motivates a high performer. Okay. That's what motivates your habitual high performers. So now let's talk about you. Are you ready to step up your motivation? The goals that you have for yourself, your personal development goals, your goals to induce or employ your high performance mindset. Do they require you to step up your motivation? If so, put forth the effort. Don't just, as I say all the time, you're either going to make an excuse or you're going to make an effort. So put forth the effort. Extend yourself, extend your limits, hit your limits, extend your limits, hit your limits, extend your limits, okay? Every single day, push harder, push harder. You can do this, okay? I got you. If you need help with that, reach out to me at speaktojay.com, speaktojay.com, or go to my website. And in the verbiage of this of this live episode, at the very last part, it will say hashtag Jay Hollingshed. Just touch that. It will take you anywhere you want to go to learn about more of my coaching style, what I do, how I teach, the workshops, the public speaking, the whole nine. That's all I have for today. Today has been a day of love. Today is episode 156 of 365. I truly appreciate you all for tuning in. And thank you so much. Be well, stay blessed, and as always, through love, be a blessing. God bless.